Thank you, Darren. All right, well, we have the air quality advisory until midnight tonight, and then heat and storms return for tomorrow. So we're talking about temperatures near 90 tomorrow, a chance for an afternoon or evening storm as a cold front comes through. That'll knock our temperatures back down, and we should stay in the 80s next week, so more seasonable weather on the way. We touched 91 for a high today at Metro Airport, 70 for a low, 84 and 64 is what we average, with 96 the record high back in 1977. Not too far off from that record. We're sitting at 90 right now in Detroit with a dew point in the mid 60s. Anytime those dew points climb into the 60s or above, it feels a little uncomfortable. We're at 90 in Pontiac, also in Ann Arbor, sitting at 91 degrees currently in Monroe. So certainly a hot start to the evening. This extends with our dew points in the upper 60s through tomorrow too. So we're talking about the combination once again for Sunday, heat and humidity. Things are quiet, a little lake breeze developing, trying to get a few showers over Lake Erie, trying to move into eastern Monroe and Wayne County into Ontario, but not quite successful at this point. It's the cold front we're watching, and also the threat for some stronger storms from the western UP into Wisconsin, parts of Illinois. We are not a threat tomorrow, but I will say we could get an isolated severe wind gust with some of those very heavy downpours with any storms that develop. But a lot of heat associated with that warm front. Behind it, though, 79 in Minneapolis. So that's where that heat and humidity will start to drop once it moves through. As we head into tomorrow morning, you can see things are nice and dry for us currently, and then we see a little more cloud cover develop. I stopped it here about 3 o'clock, just starting to edge in from the west. Very scattered in nature, but these pockets of heavy downpours would be the main issue with these storms. And notice how they're kind of lighten up as we get into the evening hours. This is 6 o'clock. That would be more of a concern when we have these storms that are very heavy loaded with water and precip, and then all of a sudden we get these strong downbursts, and that's where we could get some of these strong winds with these water loaded storms. So something we'll watch. It could be a couple of those storms, and then things start to quiet down behind it in the overnight hours, but I am keeping a chance for an isolated shower or storm just for the morning on Monday. But Monday's humidity will be dropping, so good news there. We increase our storm chances after 2 o'clock through the evening hours. A real quick mention, we do have a tropical storm off the Carolina coast. It does look like it's going to make landfall overnight into tomorrow morning, bringing very heavy rain, some strong winds to the Carolinas, so we'll keep an eye on that. Back home, though, things look pretty decent. Those temperatures, as I mentioned,